uh, to the panel or to anyone in the room, as a seller and as a consumer both. One of the biggest challenges, if we were as consumers, we would see that we would not get all the answers at the shop floor. We do train, we do everything, and yet as a consumer that we walk to a shop floor, whether we're trying to get a Suzuki car or a CDID product, a television or a appliance or whatever. Most of the times what we as consumers experience and as sellers, as trainers also experience, that yes, because of rapid expansion, because of attritions being high, at the shop floor, the seller, the sales guy at the shop floor, the front end of the shop floor is always not as well informed as the consumer would like him to be. From a technology perspective, what is it besides the web? Because not everyone goes to the web when they're inside a store still, and the penetration of web is still lesser. Are there any examples where technology is being used to either supplement the sales force at the shop floor or augment their capabilities at the time of selling? So if there are any examples, I would love to get to know of them.
I would like to answer that from telecom perspective and what we've been doing in our stores. First of all, for the learning curve, we had a program called Pathways to Progression, which we are running, which is a 2 years integrated program for our staff. From the time the guy joins for 2 years, and then post 2 years, he gets a retail diploma from City and Guild. So that is one of the factors. Apart from that, as we are in the mobile industry, we do have live updates on whatever we are changing coming on the phone of the CRE, which was basically the sales representative as and when he's serving. And apart from every time when he logs on to the POS and opens the CRM, the latest updates which are happening in the organization or in the market are appearing over there. So during the day's time, he definitely goes through one of those. Apart from that, we also do daily quizzes for these guys, which appear on his phone early in the morning, so the guy needs to answer to them. So this is the way we keep them updated. And it has really helped us a lot. And attrition is close to 5 to 6%, which is again lower, but we are a new organization, so that could be one of the reasons.
Ours is a specialty retail business. We deal in golf. So, it is very specialized. So the staff that we have is obviously people who need to understand golf before they actually sell it. And the consumers they are dealing with on a daily basis are very, very, very well informed, because the golfer is extremely technology savvy when it comes to it. He knows what his weight of the shaft into the grips and stuff. So he's actually dealing with this person, and obviously we cannot have very highly paid staff, because retail in India has that issue of a particular kind of a budgetary constraint. So how we went around, because till date golf has not been modernized, like how we called it, I call it organized. And so everything has been sold based on, I know you, so I can sell you this and stuff. So it's all been, face to face. What we did was the staff that we actually went on, so we did non-technology and a technology ways. The non-technology way is that they all play golf to start with. So they all play golf every day, because we have an indoor golf facility, so they have to play golf every day. So once you play golf, obviously you can sell golf. It's much easier, because when you say something to a golfer, you're saying it with commitment. That's part one. The other is obviously LS Retail is our partner in terms of the technology when it comes to it. We could have gone to a run-of-the-mill retail technology, whatever you call it, a POS. But we went with LS Retail, which is integrated at the back end. So front end is the easy part. You're selling something, the SKU pops out and you sell it. How do we do a back end? How do we make sure that when a customer comes and leaves and says, because we deal with imported products, so everything is not in stock always. So if he deals and says, this is what I want, how can we go back to him? And that's where technology comes in. So it's very simple. There's no rocket science. We've got the number, we've got the name, but we're using technology in that way. So, on let's say the soft side of it, we use the soft skill, which is man-to-man, and say, what, this is going to be good. But the only thing for us is you have to try before you buy. So you can come and play and you can see where it works for you. And then the technology comes in where we actually kind of acquire and then keep engaging the customer again and again. And we've seen a retail, just this particular vertical of golf retail, or we have 33 brands that we retail, has grown about 25% month on month, and we're in the 7th month of a retail. So we just feel that the consumer is coming back. He's not asking for a discount, which is what golf has always been. Give me a discount and I'll buy. We're not discounting at all. And he's very happy with it. So I think that has helped us. So we're very happy with, where the technology and the other side has helped us.